Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is a Cromwell, the Tier 6 British medium tank. It's located on the north spawn of Redshire and it's being commanded by Mai Sakurajima. Now this is a skirmish battle that took place in 2019. And well, he only sent me this replay recently when he sent me the 1 versus 1 tournament games. Okay, let's see what he gets on in this skirmish. It's Tier 6 battle, so Tier 6 tanks are involved. You can see that he's got 2 Cromwells on his team, 1 T-3485, 1 T-3485M, 2 VK-3001Ps and a Type 64. We can see the enemy team as well. They're very top heavy with OIs, the heavy tank. So this looks like it's going to be medium tank versus heavy tank. Now the VK-3001P back then was a medium tank. As you may know, it's now been converted to a heavy in the game with its stats changed. And Mai's gone up on top of the hill to actually try and spot the enemy. And he's found one of them. It's the light tank. In skirmishes you're allowed 1 light tank and any combination of the other ones, however you like. Now our team has got the Type 64, which of course is the premium Tier 6 Chinese light, which is a very effective tank, very much like in many ways the Hellcat, because basically it is a Hellcat turret mounted on top of a very light hull. Well, they found the T-37 and they're engaging, but the enemy heavies are over on the far side of the map. It looks like they went up to the Zeppelin and suddenly they realised, oops, we've made a bit of a boo-boo. In fact, one of their tanks, the OI, is over on the west side of the map, which is kind of isolated. And I think that Mai is going to go to town on this guy. Yeah, he's getting lovely shots into him. Lost sight of him temporarily. And the Striv 74 finally managed to get around into Mai, forced him off his perch because he was doing quite nicely. Okay, now he could engage that OI on the east side of the map, but I think he wants to find a position where he can engage the enemy without the enemy being able to do anything about it. And the best way to do that is to go up on the heights and shoot from behind the trees. So he's decided to pull back for the moment. His teammates are continuing to engage. Now you can enter stronghold missions as a legionnaire if you wish. You don't have to do it with a actual clan that you belong to. You can actually go on to the skirmish, the skirmish link in the garage, and then take part in the battles as a legionnaire. But the problem with doing that is that you probably won't be in comms with the others, and that could be a bit of a problem because they might decide to do something which you don't particularly want to do or that you don't think is wise, and you won't be coordinated. Well, he's got the VK-3002M, which of course you know is the Panther prototype. Now Mai's reload is, if I remember correctly, somewhere around about 3 seconds per shot. I'm afraid there's no mods on this particular client. So unfortunate, which means we can't see it straight off exactly what his reload time is, but the standard book reload is 3.74 seconds. And I know that Mai's got a lot better than that. So I think it's about 3.5 seconds or less. Now, seeing as he's a Cromwell, he does have a particular advantage in speed, 64 kilometers an hour, which is actually very close to the top speed of the Type 64. So the Cromwell is actually able to work almost as well as a light tank, although he doesn't have the same camo qualities. That T-37 just went up on top of the hill, and our Type's trying to find him. Now we've lost most of our teammates, unfortunately made some rash decisions. He gets one round into the T-37, gets another one in, a good shot there. The guy's managed to duck down over the other side of the hill to avoid any further shots. I think he realised that he was up against somebody he couldn't see, who was able to fire rounds in. The Type 64 is actually now retreating back in our direction. I think you can see so badly damaged. In fact, we've lost all our teammates except for the Type now. So mine's going to have to carry this one all on his own. Now he's only got the 1 kill so far, but there are now 6 enemies out there. The Type's decided to go to the cops because he's very badly wounded. And he's found the T-37. Can he get the kill? Nope, doesn't get with the first shot, but he might get it on the second. Yes! Nicely done. He did take a round from the T-37, but it was only minor damage. Only 52 hit points, and that was because the guy fired an HE round thinking that he could get through the armour of a Cromwell, which is fairly light. As I've mentioned before, it's only got 65mm on the front, on the hull, 63.5 actually, and 76.2 on the front of the turret, but the rest of it is much less than that. Okay, he's found the Striv-74. Now that's the guy who hit him earlier. Nicely done, fires in using the bush mechanic. Unfortunately that OI is now too close, and he would spot him if he tried to fire from on top of the hill, so if he does fire he's going to have to pull back quick. Gets 1 round in. A high roll, 148. Remember, the alpha on this vehicle is 135. It's a 75mm. He's just trying to avoid getting hit by that Striv-74 because he is quite good that one. And of course the Striv-74, as you know, has a 75mm gun as well. Okay, he's joining the Type in the cops for the moment. Won't necessarily stay here. Unfortunately, he can't communicate, it appears, with the Type to tell him that where he needs him to go. But as you know, you can see Mai's got 3 marks of excellence on his Cromwell's barrel, so he does know how to play this tank very, very, very well indeed. In fact, I know a lot of players do have a lot of medals and a lot of games in their chosen top tank. Same is true for players like myself who have lots of Arty games, so we tend to have a lot of medals and marks on those tanks which we're rather good at. Now he's got the front of an OI there, which is going to be a little more difficult to pen. First round didn't go through, second one went through the turret and he did get a pen, and again I don't think the OI can see him, but he's not taking any chances. He's actually pulling back between shots, and the Type is now starting to engage, but unfortunately the VK's come in, and oh, he got 1 round in. 2, can he get the kill? Yes! Good. Okay, now I think time's come to move away from the cops. The Type's still sticking there, but we can't see where the OI's gone. He's trying to get to a position where he can actually spot where they are. The Striv's gone down. The Striv's been taken out by the Type 64. We've got an OI up on top of the hill. 1 shot deals with him. That's 4 kills now for Mai. The other OI is coming close to the cap, and there's the 2-minute warning. Okay, he gets 1 round in. Oh, almost flips! Oh dear, that happened to me yesterday. I flipped the tank, unfortunately went too close to a rock, and as a consequence I ended up in a rather embarrassing situation because I was the lead player on my team. And well, the OI fires 1 round, gets taken out. That's his 5th kill. There's only 1 enemy left. We lost the Type 64. The last enemy OI got him. So this is all now 1 versus 1 to win the game on a badly wounded OI. Remember, he's hit this guy before. There he is in the distance. Now, can he see him? I don't think the OI can see him at the moment. Watch out you don't flip. Yeah, he's wisely chose to avoid that rock and not go over it, because that's what happened to me. I just ignored the rock that was there and it flipped me right over. Very, very embarrassing that was, because we lost the game as a consequence. Okay, so he's going to take this one carefully. There's only 1 minute left because they've had the last minute siren. He can't see the OI now. 38 seconds left. He can't cap out. He has to kill this OI to win the game. He doesn't want to get too close to him, but he's going to have to get close because otherwise he's not going to be able to kill the guy. And it would be a draw if the OI was still alive. So he's going to have to go in balls deep and get the guy face to face with an OI. Here we go. First round, doesn't pen. He's now alongside him, punching him full of holes. Stay alongside, and he gets the kill that wins the game. And I suppose now his skirmish platoon are very, very happy. That was the top gun at the end. Let's have a look at the end of battle stats. And here's the end of battle results of the skirmish. And it was a victory for my Sakurajima in the Cromwell. No medals are shown because on skirmish they don't normally. But he did get a win rate of 15,964, which is super unicum and quite a bit more. Let's have a look at the team score and see exactly how he did. Well, 3,729 hit points of damage. The highest score on the enemy team turned out to be their T37. 1,696 hit points of damage to him. And the third highest damage went to their Strib 74, 1,108. I'm afraid not many of his own team actually managed to do fairly well. And you can see it's a fairly random team actually. It looks like he just joined somebody from the Ant K team. Because there's quite a few skirmish players in there, I think. Actually, he was in the Tier 6 team, I think it is. Yes, Tier 6 team. Let's have a look at the number of kills. Yep, he's got the highest number of those, 6 kills. Only one other player managed to get a kill, and that was the Type 64. Everyone else got killed rather quickly, unfortunately, because they made some rather, well, I should say, bit of a blunder by diving in and getting themselves killed off fairly easily. And on the enemy team, well, their highest score was their T37 yet again with 2 kills, and nobody else managed to get more than 1 kill in their game. When it came to base XP, he's top on that with 1,566. The second highest scorer was the VK3001P on his team with 724, and the Type 64 managed to come third with 612. My fired 37 shots in that game, got 35 direct hits and 28 penetrations. Damage of 3,729 hit points, of which 2,083 were at more than 300 meters. So most of it was long-range engagement. 3 hits received, 2 penetrations, 1 hit by way of splash damage. He damaged 7 of the enemy, killed 6, and on a free-to-play account he earned 46,408 credits. But he did fire a lot of premium ammo. You can see he actually ended up with a loss of 41,381 credits to the game. 1,566 XP times 2 for the first victory. It says NAN there, but obviously he did take away at least 3,166 twice. It's 24 points. So 1,300. Sorry. 3,024 points altogether. Yes, get it right. It's basic quick maths. Anyway, very good game there by my Sakurajima in the Cromwell. Just shows how good he is in this tank. Obviously, he does play it rather a lot. And apparently, this was the highest score he's ever had in the skirmishes. So, very well done. He did basically carry his entire team. The only kill he didn't get was, of course, that one taken out by the Type 64, who probably got killed afterwards, I'm afraid. But yes, the rest of them do owe him a beer for saving the game. I hope you enjoyed that replay. If you did, please give this video a like. Do subscribe to our channel. Leave a little comment down below because it feeds the algorithm. And thank you for watching.